What's up guys, thank you for joining. This is a video specially about Elon Musk talking in secret about XRP. And before you have any judgment guys, please just watch the videos and look carefully what Elon Musk is saying. Now this guy is very smart. When he talks, he always picks his words very carefully. You can see that he's thinking about what he's saying. Now, let's take a look at the first video. There's a couple of videos I want to show you guys, but we're gonna start with this one, which is very interesting. Pay attention to what he's saying, guys.
You mentioned the startup of PayPal, which is a great innovation that happened in sort of how we pay for things. That seems to me an area in which there hasn't been as much subsequent innovation other than Bitcoin as there should be. In other words, quickly transferring money, especially to people you don't know or whatever, is, to me, maybe I'm wrong, far more difficult than it seems like it should be. Are you somewhat disappointed with the way PayPal then proceeded, or are you disappointed with the lack of innovation in the digital currency environment?
Yeah, PayPal has definitely, I mean, it hasn't moved much since from when it was sort of bought by eBay. The long-term vision that it had for PayPal, or sort of in sort of finance, was to well, it sounds a bit strange, like to convert the financial system from a series of heterogeneous insecure databases to one database. Or, well, not one database, but maybe there'd be like a few more. The money is just a number in a database. That's what it is. And it's primarily an information mechanism for labor allocation. And the current databases are not very efficient. Like there are these old legacy mainframes that don't talk to each other very well, have poor security, and only do batch processing once a day.
Are you glad PayPal is being spun off?
It's probably the right move.
And what would you do with it?
Well, I think I converted it into more of a full-service financial institution. So you want to do all the things that the consumer. You want to have like all the financial services that somebody needs in one place, seamlessly integrated together and easy to use. And I think really care about the consumer. I think a lot of banks don't seem to care that much about the customer. So I think there's an opportunity to be like a really good bank, effectively, but much more than what people think of as.
Do you think Bitcoin will be disruptive in that way? I mean, now it's a speculative currency. Will it be something that will be what normal consumers will use and will disrupt the banking industry?
My opinion of Bitcoin is that, I mean, I think Bitcoin is probably a good thing, but it's essentially, its main thing will be, I mean, this will probably get quoted here and there, but I think it's primarily going to be a means of doing illegal transactions. But that's not necessarily entirely bad, because some things shouldn't be illegal. But
the combination of Silk Road and Bitcoin will save us?
Well, it will be useful for legal and illegal transactions. Otherwise, it would have no value as a use for a legal transaction, because you have to have a legal to illegal bridge.
Yeah.
I don't own any Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Very interesting, guys. Can you see what he's saying? We need an illegal to legal bridge. He's literally talking about a bridge. Now, okay, we know that recently he invested in Bitcoin, which is weird because you can see that here he clearly knows what Bitcoin is. He knows that Bitcoin is not the most efficient cryptocurrency. Now, and he knows about XRP as well. Of course, he's not saying that, but he's clearly saying, and in the beginning, if you were listening, they were talking about fast transactions. They were talking about banks. They were talking about having one platform where you can do everything. which is exactly what XRP is. RippleNet is providing all these payment services, and it's centralized and decentralized at the same time. Now let's take a look at the next video, guys, because this is just... Now we all know this video, guys. He's gonna talk about Dogecoin. But look carefully what he's saying again about cryptocurrency.
Really be the next currency for
Well, I mean, there's currently a poll to say, what do you want?
I want it to go.
Okay.
I'm
All
in.
right.
It's
So
a-
then, I mean, I think it should be the will of the people, you know?
But is there a problem because it's not limited, because it's not like Bitcoin with a limited number of coins and it can just expand infinitely? Do you think that brings away the value from the coin?
Yes, it does. But, and I mean, first of all, I think people should not invest their life savings in cryptocurrency, to be clear. I think that's unwise. But I mean, if you want to sort of, you know, speculate and kind of like, I don't know, maybe have some fun. I mean, it's like there's a good chance that crypto is the future currency of Earth.
Right.
And then it's like, well, which one is it going to be? You know, and maybe it'll be multiple. But it should be considered speculation at this point. And so, you know, don't go too far on the crypto speculation front.
So disposable income is okay, but don't bet the farm on it?
Don't bet the farm on crypto.
Right.
Don't bet the farm on crypto, to be clear.
I hear you. Does it matter that Dogecoin was invented as a joke? Is the technology still there for it too?
No, I think it's actually, the point is that Dogecoin was invented as a joke, as essentially to make fun of cryptocurrency. And that's why I think there's like an argument, like fate loves irony. Like the most entertaining outcome is the most, like what would be the most ironic outcome? That the currency that was invented as a joke, in fact, becomes the real currency.
Right. Wow. No, absolutely. To the moon.
To the moon.
Now you can clearly see, guys, he's just making fun of them. The coin that was be made as a joke will be the currency of Earth? Come on, guys. Everyone knows that that doesn't make any sense. How could a coin with absolutely no function, no real company behind it? And again, I have nothing against Dogecoin, guys. I'm just explaining the difference between XRP and other currencies. Now you have to understand that Elon Musk knows that. He knows that XRP is way more efficient and is closer to be the currency of the future. Now in the last video, guys, I want to show you why I think that he knows about XRP. And this is, it's not proof, but it's closer to the real thing. He will literally tell you that they need a bridge for all the currencies. Now pay attention because he's gonna talk about it.
And banking's still there, you know.
Stripe's eating them slowly, but they're doing a pretty good job. The banks are in trouble if it's not Stripe, it'll be somebody else.
And you love code, but you don't seem to be as bullish on Bitcoin. Do you have any? Could you break down like why? Because you're talking about this big database that's more secure for faster transactions. It seems like Bitcoin's hitting at least some of those.
I'm neither here nor there on Bitcoin. Yeah.
What did you think when you read like Satoshi's white paper for the first time? You're like, oh, it's pretty interesting. Or
That was pretty clever. It's just like the things. Yeah. This always gets like the crypto people angry, but there are transactions that are not within the bounds of the law, and there are obviously many laws in different countries, and normally cash is used for these transactions, but in order for illegal transactions to occur, the cash must also be used for legal transactions. You need an illegal to legal bridge. That's where crypto comes in.
So is it kind of the dark net stuff?
It can't be entirely
Yeah.
dark, because otherwise how do you buy normal stuff?
True.
And cash these days is used just much rarer. It's hard. It's like increasingly difficult to use cash. Some places you can't use cash at all.
True.
So there's a forcing function for transactions that are illegal, quasi-legal, and in some cases legal. But it's got to have some. It's got to be both legal and illegal. It doesn't count otherwise. Otherwise, you simply it can't just be transactions within an illegal economy. Because how do you buy, like, food in a house or something? You must have a legal to illegal bridge. So where I see crypto as is effectively as a replacement for cash, but not as a replacement as a primary. Not as I do not see crypto being the primary database. So now this is sometimes taken being like I'm being judgmental about crypto, and it's actually, I think there's a lot of things that are illegal that shouldn't be illegal. But so it's not as though I think that sometimes governments just have too many laws about that. They shouldn't have so many things that are illegal.
Now guys, this is exactly what we're talking about. Can you see? He's saying we need an illegal to legal bridge. Now XRP uses RippleNet. RippleNet is not a cryptocurrency database. It's just a platform where financial institutions can use to make transactions. It's exactly the same thing as what he's saying. You have to understand that, guys. He says illegal to legal bridge. XRP can be decentralized and centralized at the same time, because when banks use it, it's going to be centralized. But when the people are using it, it's going to be decentralized. Can you see how this works, guys? He's exactly talking about the XRP and RippleNet ecosystem. And I think he already knows and he's investing in it. He's just not telling you. And at the moment, this was a long time ago, these videos. Now, at the moment, he's invested in Bitcoin, which is publicly to the open. But not everything is publicly open, guys. He's not gonna tell you everything that he's doing, because that would not make any sense. A lot of people would follow him, and that's not the idea. The idea is to get less people involved in XRP. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you liked the content. Drop a comment. Let me know what you're thinking about this, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Cheers. See you in the next video.